Welcome one, welcome all. It's that time again for episode 4 now of Scion. That game where the lovable heroes of the world are at it again, saving us from uncertain doom. When we last left our heroes, they were deep in a monkey's ass. No, not quite. But they were out in the North Atlantic, searching for the remains of the RMS Titanic. Having located as such, they were met by something that didn't want them there. We pick up this episode directly upon the conclusion of that one, where this thing has emerged from the water, not completely, but a set of tentacles has emerged from the water, both of them that the party has seen, grabbing for the boats. We open the episode with one of the tentacles striking each one of the characters that are not present in the game so far, and upon the party discovering that those characters have been struck, they are unconscious, and will remain so unless their players show up to play them. In the interest of time, and because this is going to be a somewhat long battle, we will not do an initiative count. We will simply go initiative based on my screen left, which will be in order: Josh, Mishi, Guthrie. And also, in the interest of time, act and declare on the same round. So, Josh, you have the opening strike on this thing.
Alright. Well, seeing as it's a messed up tentacle underneath the water, my first idea is automatically to use storm augmentation to basically, shoot up my blows and call in that ichor in my blood and, use the pulse of the God of Thunder and kind of charge myself up a little bit and get ready to rumble with these things.
All right, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's the Sky purview, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay, appearance, presence, rolling, 7, spending willpower, so that's 3 dice. And baboosh. And
Alright, and you are looking for 8s on these rolls, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like I still got the one I need to get this thing going.
Oh yeah, you got it, buddy.
Alright.
A mighty heave of the, with a mighty heave, Edric leaps into the air, calling forth, going all Super Saiyan on us here, calling forth the mighty ichor within his blood, as some distance away, in all directions, some distance away, you see that a series of funnel clouds have descended from the sky into the water. Even from that distance, the water around the boat begins to churn and chop as Edric's mighty Viking blood begins to boil.
Alright, so seeing as that's my action, I suppose we're moving on.
Alright, Mishi.
Alright, and I'm trying to get my sheet to work here. Friggin' Adobe can eat a baguette.
Eat a baguette? Is that what you said?
I trailed off. I trailed off before telling Adobe Acrobat to eat a bag of dicks, but yeah. Fucking thing froze.
We're sorry, French viewers.
Huh?
We're really sorry, French viewers. And there goes our
Yeah, I
viewership.
can't, I can't, I can't get to my sheet right now because Adobe Acrobat decided to freeze while I was still in the robot.
Boom, 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 boom.
Would you like to just delay your action?
Yeah, I'm just gonna delay until at least after Guthrie's gone.
Okay, go ahead, Beth.
Okay, so my character, upon seeing one of the tentacles, upon seeing these tentacles having gripped the boat, the first thing my character is going to do is run over to the to the thing and pull out a pen. Just a Sharpie. That'll all be all that's necessary for this. We're going to make a repeat of something we tried with the scorpion. I need somebody to roll me 8 dice, please.
Will do. Hang on just a minute. And 1, 2. You say 8?
I'm using and I'm using a special. I'm using a specialty subject authority mathematics.
All right. Well, seeing as you got 1, 10.
No, I'm sorry. That was you that spent the willpower, Josh. I'm sorry.
Yep. Basically that's 1, 2. That's at least with your specialty. That's gonna be at least 4 successes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
looks like
using
about
4 successes, my character literally Pardon?
Go ahead. Describe what
My
you
character
want.
literally opens a portal from the inside of the sun and starts burning the Kraken from inside the portal.
Mm.
As you make that attempt, you're drawing the symbolism of the symbol on the tentacle. You notice as you continue to draw it, even with that many successes, as you continue to draw it, it's almost like the thing is pumping out ink or some kind of ichor that keeps wiping the thing away.
Okay.
Mm. And talking is a free action, so basically what I'll kind of yell out to Amit, if you can somehow raise the ascendant air pressure, kind of give me something to create a cumulonimbus, a storm cloud, I can use that. Since he's, trying to do sun mojo, and that's kind of,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Ahmet yells back. I'll try that next.
All right.
Alright, so I've got my thing work. Ah, shit, not again. Okay, and I'm back.
All right.
Okay. I am going to be using. I'm gonna find it here. I'm going to be using Heal Infect. That's in the health purview. As soon as I find it. Stupid computer, quit being slow.
And also, White Wolf guys, if you're paying any attention to this book is really set up. These rollbooks are set up really weird. And now back to our regularly scheduled time.
There it is. Heal Infect. That's Health 3. And I'm going to be attempting to grab one of the Kraken's tentacles that's still waving around. And so that's probably going to have to be a dex roll first, right?
Yes, it's going to be a dex brawl.
Okay. Do ones cancel out?
On the attack roll, yes, not on the damage.
Alright. So I wasn't able to grab him. but I wasn't able to grab, so therefore I can't do the heal infect thing. But the cat still has an opportunity to attack.
Yes, it does. The one cat in the world that isn't afraid of water. Go ahead.
I never said she wasn't afraid of water, but she's more concerned about the freaking. Okay, so cat. Cat's going to attempt to claw the next tentacle to go past her. That's
Yep, same. Maybe a dex brawl.
Dex brawl. I don't have a separate sheet for the cat though.
There should be it should be an extra sheet added to yours that has the notes for that.
I have the notes for that. It has strength, dex, stamina, charisma, manipulation, appearance, etc. But it does not have things like brawl. Oh wait, yes it does. There it is. I found it.
Should be on there. Yeah.
You said it was dex. I found it. It's dex brawl again.
Yes. Alright, and FYI, this thing is going to apply its dodge DV after you make the attack.
Alright, missed.
Alright, it's going to be on its attack. I'm going to need D4 so we can make this fair.
D4. Okay. Here's the thing, Mr. Well. Let's see how this is.
Okay.
And 3.
Alright, Picasso, it doesn't like being drawn on at all. That same tentacle that you were drawing, that you were applying the sigil to,
Yeah.
rises up and it attempts to sweep you off your feet. You have a defense value if you would like to apply it of your choice. Dodge will let you get dodge will get you just straight up get you out of the way. Parry will let you try to grow. Will let you do exactly that.
What are my dodge and my parry DV?
All right. There is actually there is a formula for it if you'd like to go ahead and put this on your sheet.
Don't
your
think
dodge
I can.
DV. Yeah, your dodge DV, or if you'd like to write this down somewhere in your notes, your dodge defense value is the total of your dex, athletics, and legend divided by 2.
Okay, so dex, athletics, legend. Okay, that's.
Then divide the total of those 3 in half.
Okay, so that's. Sorry, I'm having difficulty seeing right now because there's a cat in my way. Sorry. Okay, so dex, athletics, that's 5. 3, 8. Okay, so that's 4. Okay. How do I apply it?
All right. Your parry defense value is the total of your dex, brawl, and if you have and this one will change from time to time. It's the total of your dex, your brawl, and if you have a weapon, the weapon's defense value. Total those 3 and divide them in half.
Okay, I'm just trying to find my peacemaker if I still have it. I don't remember. I'll just use my dodge. I'll just use my dodge DV. 4.
Okay,
so what do I do there?
Okay, so what that does is that instantly removes that many successes from my pool.
Okay.
So I'm already down. I've got to make at least 5 successes on the roll to be able to do anything to you. In which I did not. Jake realized foreseeing the attack coming is basically able to sidestep it as you hear the Kraken unleash a mighty roar It is royally pissed right the fuck off.
Got it.
All right, returning to the top of the initiative order, Josh.
And basically what Edric will do before he starts his attack, he'll kind of look over to Jake, who is basically just sidestep the giant tentacle crashing into the boat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you heat them up enough, don't sodium crystals explode?
The ink has been this thing wiped my sigils off. It's not working. I'm gonna have to try something else.
All right. So basically, what Edric will do is, seeing as the tentacle just crashed onto the boat, he's basically going to try and drag this thing up. While he's juicing on this, storm augmentation with electricity surrounding his fists and forearms, and just kind of drag this thing up in a big old wrestling maneuver.
All right, that's going to be same thing, Dex Brawl.
All right, glad to do it.
It's going to apply its dodge DV of 6.
All right. And essentially what I'm going to do is see how well this goes. And I'm going to go ahead and spend a willpower because, yeah, grappling a giant squid in water is hard.
Yep.
Hey, boom, sheesh. Hey, woo! Holy moly.
Right. Very nice. Very nice roll. So that's a total of... Alright, like I said, if you got less than 6, it's not going to matter anyway. But...
Yep. Basically, it keeps trying to squirm away as I'm grabbing for it.
Yep. Actually, I'll tell you what it does. As you go to grab, you had hold of it, but as it realized that it had been grappled, it literally kind of snaked the tentacle forward and actually flung you off. As you land, you just crashed through the wall of the wheelhouse of the boat.
Mm-hmm. All right. So basically, being flung back, he's just gonna kind of try and shake off the daze from basically being thrown by a big old giant squid, and just kind of try and regain his feet before the next attack with his feet here.
All right, Mishi.
All right. So Edric has just gone through the wall of the wheelhouse, right? Is that going to be metal or wood?
That was wood.
Or it was wood. Okay, I'm going to grab a piece of the wall that just exploded as Edric went through it and beat the shit out of the nearest tentacle.
All right, go for it.
All right, what's that going to be to roll?
All right, that's going to be Dex melee at this point, because you actually have a weapon.
I got 1 success.
Bonk.
It would have applied its dodge. But it was too busy playing baseball with Edric. So that 1 success, you're able to basically stab, and I do mean stab with the utmost anger of 10,000 angry giants into this tentacle. This is going to be a strength +1 +2. So it's going to be your strength +3.
Okay, so that's going to be 5 dice then. I got 1 9, 2 4s, and 2 6s.
All right, 1 bashing is enough. Is enough to do it a damage. So you've drawn first blood. And it
all right.
did not at all.
All right. And the cat is going to chew on the same tentacle that I and let's see, biting says it does 7 lethal, so
Yep.
that's going to be another
Dex brawl, yes.
Dex
It's going to be
brawl.
Dex brawl.
Holy shit!
Nice.
I guess having the tentacle already damaged helps.
So that's going to be 3 plus another 7, 8, 9, 10 dice of damage coming at the thing. I'm going to try to suck it, by the way.
I got a 10 and a 9, and I don't have anything else above an 8.
Alright. Let's see if it takes any of that. Yep, soaks both. So, it don't like being bit, but it seems to not really, it seems to not bother it too greatly.
Cat, out of the way.
Alright, Mr. Ahmed, as soon as he's ready.
Yeah. My character just basically deciding that there's not much else he can do, whips out his peacemaker, and just starts firing at the nearest tentacle.
Alright, Dex firearms.
Okay. Let me actually find that. Give me a sec here. There's a cat in my way.
Furball in the way.
Okay, now the furball's out of the way.
Raise Cinnamon Sigma, the official cat of Scion.
This one's actually 5, but yeah. I can't see firearms listed anywhere on my sheet.
Marksman?
Marksmanship.
Pardon?
It may be listed as marksmanship.
Oh yeah, I got it. There we go. 4 dice, please.
On it.
Damn it. Cat. Out of the way.
You got a 10, but you also got a 1.
So,
Right.
Zippo.
Shot goes wide.
Okay. I'm not too surprising. There's a damn cat in the way.
Alright, same thing. D4, please.
Alright. D4 rolling room. While I go ahead and see this real quick, and 2.
I'm sorry, Mishi. You can apply DV here if you would like, but you feel that same tentacle that you just stabbed rises up and attempts to crash down on top of you.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to dodge. What is that going to be again?
Your dodge DV is the total of your Dex, Athletics, and Legend. Then divide that total in half.
That's 7 divided in half is 3.5. Does it round up or down?
Up.
Up. So we're gonna go with 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Apologies, guys. North Carolina allergies are a pain in the ass. Alright, let's give this thing a shot. I'm sorry, it's coming down hard. It's going to be a shit ton of damage coming your way if this thing connects. And then another 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ow, I'm sorry.
What did it do?
Actually, that was a horrible roll. It swung for 14 dice and only got three successes. That was a horrible roll. But it's gonna have strength +1 or strength +4. 12 dice. 12 dice worth of damage coming your way there, young lady. That string cooperates. Fortunately, this is only for bashing, and you are reducing it by 4. You are one lucky lady. You have 1 bashing.
Okay, ow. Could have been worse,
So,
but ow.
it literally just, lifted up its tentacle and went Bob the Builder on you and just quite literally tried to hammer you through the deck of the boat. All right, those that are not
managed to mostly miss.
yeah. All right, those other than Mishi who are still hurt in the combat see that the other tentacles are crawling further onto the boat, and you can see some distance away just the edge of the top of what looks to be a head emerging from the water. The edge of a gigantic single eye emerging from the waterline.
All right. So seeing that eye, it's basically giving me a giant target to shoot with electricity. So I'm gonna aim for that thing and try and zap the living dog shit out of it.
All right, Dex marksmanship.
Okay. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do this real quick, right? And see what we get. And rolling. And boom! Oh, nice.
Very nice. 2 successes, so that's going to be 2 added to the damage on this thing, and first time I've ever had to adjudicate lightning damage. Let's give it 6 lethal. So that's going to be 8 dice worth of damage on the thing.
Okay. And we gonna see how far this goes. Right at the freaking eye with this 8 dice. And we gonna go ahead. Ah, yeah! Woo!
Woo! Nice! Like I said, you're looking for 8s or better.
Oh, yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 lethal right to the eye. So basically what you're seeing is electricity sizzling the freaking eye jelly of this nasty kraken thing.
Alright, it took some of it. So it is currently sitting at 1 bash, 2 lethal. Miss Mallow, would you care to tell this thing what you think of it?
Considering it's got his eye above water now, yes, I would like to tell it what I think of it.
Okay.
All right. So I am going to spend a point of legend to use that Serpent's Gaze ability.
All right.
For combat purposes, the victim is rendered inactive until the scion breaks eye contact. The scion can still act, but must take a second action in order to do so, maintaining eye contact as a diceless action. As a result, yeah.
And you just have to spend the point for it, right?
Yeah, it looks like.
Okay, so there's no roll. I didn't think there was.
So,
all right,
yes. Just for extra effect, I am telling it what I'm thinking of it.
Okay. Come back to hell, you slimy, slick bastards. Alright. As you lock eyes with it, it seems to catch your gaze as it blinks once, and you see the tentacles around you are continuing to saunter further onto the deck.
I said go back, you motherfucking piece of shit asshole!
Mr. Ahmet.
Okay. Could someone roll me 4 more dice? This time I'm aiming for the eyeball.
Alright.
Cold shot to the eye.
Yeah, you didn't get anything. You missed.
Damn, I'm just really not. Wait, I thought it was difficulty 7.
8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just not getting anything tonight.
Choppy waters, hard to aim.
Yeah.
All right, D4.
All right, one sec. And roll. 4.
Those of you who are still on board feel a mighty upheaval of a wave as you feel the vessel. You feel it picked up out of the water. And with a mighty heave, you feel yourself go flying over the Kraken, some 30 to 40 feet away.
So we're now in the water?
Yes.
Okay.
So as you basically come back up to catch your breath, the boat looks to be still in okay shape. You just happen to have got flung out of it when it was tossed.
Okay.
And you also see as though and your compatriots seem to not have been tossed from it though.
Okay.
All right, Edric.
So basically, seeing that I kind of zapped this thing in the eye, I've kind of disturbed some of the upward air current by ionizing the air and heating it up. What I'm basically going to do is try and bring some of that cold north wind there in conjunction with this and try and, disorient it right where its eye is and, make it a little bit dizzy. Miniature whirlwind kind of thing. And, just kind of mess with its, I guess, eye stalk? What is that thing it's looking at me with? It's disgusting, whatever it is.
No, what this thing looks like, it looks to be a giant, actually be a giant squid. Now that it's actually, now that you've seen it.
Okay, alright. So basically what I'm trying to do is kind of just messing around with
Manipulation.
Yeah, manipulation.
I would say occult would probably be the best here, or the closest thing you have to it.
Alright. Manipulation occult, that's not very high, but we'll go ahead and spend the willpower again. Only feeling a bit exhausted dealing with this freaking thing here, and boom! Boom. Ah, curse you, 1, you're down by 10!
Not quite enough. Not quite enough, man. All that this strong current keeps fucking with your concentration.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and like I said, and for the record, you guys are within. You can basically just reach up and grab the boat and get back on. I'm not even going to require an action for that if you'd like to do that, or am I going to require that to be your only action for the turn?
All right. So I'm gonna reach up and try to get back on the boat.
All right, no roll. You're able to pour yourself back onto the deck,
Mm.
and you'll have an additional action.
All right. I'm also going to, while I'm going to look around for something to use as a weapon, the cat has also climbed back up onto the boat with me and is going to try to chew on this thing again.
All right, now
Use
let's let go.
my...
Let's let go of the boat. Is what I was saying. You let go
Oh, it's let go of the boat? Okay, so I'm back on the boat.
when it talks.
Cat's still going to climb back up on the boat too. So if it's let go of the boat, I guess the cat's just not going to attack this turn. It's just going to try to shake the water off itself.
If you were looking for something to use as a weapon, as you're climbing back on, you happen to catch out of your peripheral a rather large chain that is attached to the boat.
Okay. Is it something that I can pick up and swing around?
It looks like it could be.
I'm going to grab that thing then.
All right. A
And
whole whopping probably 3 minutes worth of pulling manages to yank the boat's anchor out of the water.
okay. I'm going to give it a huge swing and try to throw it into the Kraken's eye.
All right. Strength melee.
Alright.
Be nice
Ooh,
if your
nice.
compatriots. Be nice if your buddies would wake up, huh?
Yeah,
No,
I
actually.
Maybe.
got...
Very
Huh?
nice. Very nice roll.
Yep. Okay,
All
so
right.
2 successes.
Yep. Strength +1 plus
Okay.
those two plus weapon damage, and I'm going to set this weapon at a 4 lethal. It's going to be strength plus 10. Strength plus 10.
Strength +10.
Correct.
Only three damage, but still.
Okay. So
It hit it in
5.
the eye, so...
Hit it in the eye. Squarely in the eye. She got all up in with some ocular damage. Though those of you that were attempting to climb back onto the boat, feel it and both feel and see the boat suddenly get yanked out of your hand as you see it go flying along with its anchor into the eye of the Kraken. The boat, however, manages to snap free of its anchor and land not too far off from where it initially was.
I'm guessing that the anchor. I'm guessing that the anchor is now stuck in the Kraken's eye socket.
Yes.
Nice.
Uh,
I knew I had to get a good roll eventually.
So yes, Ahmet, you are in the water, and the boat is within swimming distance. That would basically give a half action to get to the boat and climb on board.
well, first let me get rid of this cat again because they're interfering with my ability to see. And what I have in mind is actually, what would I roll? What would I have to roll to use my knack hurl to the horizon?
Well, you would have to grab hold of it, which would be a dex brawl,
Right.
and then you would have to make a dex thrown. Hurl just increases the amount of distance you can throw it.
Okay, so dex brawl followed by a dex throw.
Yes.
I don't see. Oh, dex thrown. Okay. All right. So for the first one, could someone roll me 5 dice, please?
Sure, sure, sure.
Particular direction you're looking to toss this thing, or just in general?
Pardon?
Any particular direction that you're looking to toss this thing?
I'm just looking to toss this thing like literally just as far as it could possibly go until.
Oh man, the one dogged you, dude.
The thing dodged me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It basically it pulled free of you.
All right.
So the throne roll is moved at this point.
All right.
All right. D4 roll, please.
Will do in just a moment. Sorry.
I can get this one.
Okay. Here we go. 3. Oh boy.
All right. Comment. As you had grabbed hold attempted to grab hold to this tentacle, you happened to catch out of your peripheral some type of something that was swimming by. It looked like a very large fish, or a creature of some type. And it's at this point that you become aware of the fact that it was a dolphin, because the tentacle has grabbed hold to the dolphin and has attempted to slap you upside the body with it. You can apply your...
Okay. I'm going to try to use my dodge DV.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 successes removed. So dex roll of a whole whopping 14 dice.
Right.
And bang, bang. Oh, you lucky bastard.
Oh?
Your DV beat him.
Nice.
You basically somehow were able to duck or dodge or something.
Uh-huh.
As the dolphin goes flying, tail overhead, out of the water, about 30 or 40 feet away.
Uh-huh.
Josh!
Oh, of course. Essentially, what Edric's planning to do is build up a head of steam and activate Holy Rampage, landing on this Kraken. And basically, what Holy Rampage does is it halves the hardness of objects that you have to land on when you're smashing on things. So I'm basically trying to cannonball onto a Kraken.
Okay, well done. Cannonball into a Kraken that has a boat boat anchor stuck in its eye. Good job, buddy. All right, that will trigger on your next combat round, Mishi.
All right. If there was one dolphin, there's probably more. So I'm going to see if there's a dolphin that can take me and Adelise back over to the Kraken.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Pardon?
Especially if you have animal, they'll do it.
Yeah, I have animal communication. That's intelligence plus animal ken for my role.
Okay.
Fuck.
The only thing you're getting right now is, oh my god, what the fuck did it do to Gary? That was pretty much a speaking action though, so you can have another action if you'd like.
Okay, so since the dolphins are just going, what the fuck? What did it do to Gary? I'm gonna jump off the boat and start swimming towards the Kraken.
Right.
Can I get there within this round?
You can get close. Actually, you could get close enough to grab the anchor chain if that's what you had in mind.
That's what I had in mind. I want to grab the anchor chain and start climbing up it.
Okay. All right. Jake.
Jake luckily has a waterproof lighter on him.
Burn, bitch.
Yep. Gets up and pulls the lighter out of the pocket, sets it on, and aims for the eye, and then hits fire bolster, which is the bolster, which is fire.
Very nice. No roll required in this case. So you've just turned a Zippo into a mini campfire.
I thought that I could aim it specifically.
You can.
Yeah, well, like I said, I was aiming it like a flamethrower, specifically at the eye of the Kraken.
The eye that has already exploded?
Yeah, the one that I had basically. Yeah.
Well, no, the eye is still there. The eye is still in the socket. It's just not very happy because how about you catch a boat oar in the a piece of a boat in the eye if you're happy?
Yeah. Well, basically, yeah, my character is just basically firing a flamethrower directly at the.
Yep, Dex Marksman.
Dex Marksmanship. Okay, 4 dice for that.
I got it. Nice, got three successes.
There
Actually,
we go.
4 because it's fire. 4 because it's fire. Remember, I told you this thing has purview immunity. It also has purview weaknesses. So, fire, we're going to set this at about a level 2. Dex, or it's going to be 4 plus the weapon damage of, let's set it at 3. So it's going to be 7 dice coming at it.
Okay.
Two. They're both 10s, so I don't know if those double, but yes.
Yes, it'd actually be 4, and given the fact that it's fire, it actually turns that into 8.
Nice!
There we go.
And it's also aggravated, and this thing has no aggravated soak. So 8 ag to the eye.
Oh.
It screams in abject pain. It screams loud enough that very piercing the very veil of almost piercing the very veil of the mortal veil almost. And it also screams loud enough that it actually creates chop on the water.
Oh, jeez.
Am I still swinging around on the bottom of the anchor chain?
Yes, you are. And also, just so you know, a character in Scion can hold its breath for a total of stamina plus fortitude times 30 seconds.
I don't have any fortitude, but I have 3 stamina, so that's a minute and a half.
Yes. Jake, excuse me, Josh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so basically what you're witnessing is giant big red machine building up a head of steam, trying to charge and cannonball onto a Kraken. Oh, damn!
He's basically pulling, he's basically, pulling the cartoon train here. Arms go, arms moving with him.
Yeah.
All right. Rodent bones.
Okay, so what's the dice you need me to roll?
This gonna be a Dex brawl.
Okay, Dex brawl, and we're going to see how this goes. Then 1, 2, 3, and boom. we go. Woohoo, boy! Woo! Oh, my.
Yeah, that's going to be 3 plus strength plus 1.
Okay, that's including epic strength, right?
That includes epic strength. Epic strength, however, does not roll. Epic strength adds automatic successes to the die roll.
Okay, so 3 plus 5 plus 1. All right. So,
Hold on, before we make it, how many dots of epic strength have you got?
2.
Okay, so what it do? Rather than adding an additional 2 dice, you get 2 automatic successes.
All right. So let's see, 5 plus 1. And what else did you say I was adding?
You are adding the 3 from that roll plus the strength plus 1. So you're doing strength plus 4 on actual dice.
All right. All right. Okay, so that's 9. And I got you in just a minute. Boom, and that's and we're gonna go and see how. Alright, wow, boom.
Nice.
So literally massive cannonball into a Kraken with Holy Rampage active.
So that's how many successes? Like I said, you're looking 8s or better.
Yeah, because he's got a specific strength specialty of bone breaking.
4, 6. Hold on. Let me get these totaled up for you real quick.
Yep.
Because you got some super math to do here. Because you got because that specialty will apply. So you got looks like 3 10s, so that's 6, and 8 is 7, 8 9 from your automatic successes. Then those 3 10s are going to explode. So clear that and roll the 3 10s again.
All right. Rolling them 3 10s again.
Right, so he's got 9 so far, ladies and gentlemen.
And we gonna go. And that's 11. Well, actually, no, that's
12.
Woo-hoo.
And explodes.
All right, rolling that 1 again. And
13, 14. It explodes.
All right. Let's see how that goes. And roll. Okay. And 14.
Lethal.
So basically, like I said, he's just dive-bombed off of this boat, screaming his grandfather's name, Odin! Just smashing into this thing like a freaking cannonball.
Wow. 14 lethal, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Now let's see if it soaks any of it. It can't soak it all, but it just not the first fucking bit of it. It takes it all. So want to follow that one up, Misty?
I'm still climbing this chain, so at the earliest opportunity, I'm gonna grab myself a handful of Kraken and try to do that heal infect thing again. That is the health purview, and it's a stamina and medicine roll. Okay. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. Yep, I'm spending 1 legend and doing a stamina and medicine roll. Only 1 success, but it's still a success. So.
Alright, does this count as an actual attack?
I'm reading the thing. It says, you can inflict as many health levels of bashing damage as player gets successes on the stamina and medicine roll. Doing so also costs 1 legend. Alternatively, he can upgrade a number of health levels equal to successes on the roll from bashing to lethal damage. Doing so costs 1 willpower.
Okay, I'm going to rule that that's not an attack, so this thing does not get to soak that.
Okay.
So we're very hungover, Pulpy Kraken.
So, yeah. I'd already said that I was doing the legend and not the willpower, but should I roll an actual attack as well?
No, that won't be necessary. This will count as that roll will count as the attack, but it doesn't rule. But it does. But I'm ruling that it isn't an attack because if it is an attack, you can soak it.
All right. So it gets one more bashing damage then.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ahmed.
Still on with that flamethrower. 4 dice, please.
Right. What? And boosh. And you have 2.
3.
Okay. No, you said difficulty 8.
Remember, purview weakness.
All right, purview weakness for fire. Okay. So with 3 successes, what do I roll to again to check to do damage?
It would be that 3 plus the weapon damage that we set at a 4. So it's going to be 7 ag.
7 ag to the squid of death.
To the death squid.
That's 3, I think.
Yep.
4.
That's definitely 3.
3. Actually, well, the target's 6 on this. The target is 6 on damage and attack because of purview weakness. So recount with 6.
4.
I mean, so recount for how many ever totals he's got now because he's targeting a 4/6.
All right. So yeah, that's 4.
All right, so that's total 12 ag on this thing so far.
Okay.
Yeah, it don't like getting burned. It don't like getting burned at all.
Yeah, and basically getting cannonballed by a giant Viking did not help.
Alright, D4, bud. And like I said, those, if you hadn't noticed already, the D4 is for random attack allocation.
Okay. 1. Now you focus on me because I'm on top of you.
Mm-hmm. God, if I botch this roll. Alright, come on. If I botch this roll, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. A total of 4, 5, 6, 7 successes for its 7 successes for its strength, for its attack, and it's going to be 14, another 14 dice worth of damage coming at you.
All right. Parry. Okay.
All right. So
that's -2. All right.
So it will lose the 2 highest. So you will have 3 bashing coming at you. You do get to soak this, however.
Yep. Yay for epic stam. Jeez, just yes. Stamina
And also,
fortitude.
apologies, Mishi and Guthrie, if you guys have any damage on you at the moment, because I did forget to tell you this, you can attempt to soak it.
All right.
Right.
You can make a soak roll now if you like.
Stamina fortitude on this, right?
Yeah, stamina fortitude, epic stamina does apply.
All right. Boom. And I'm glad it did. Wait,
So
ones don't.
ones do not cancel.
Okay. That's awesome. Because yeah, that's 2 successes to soak a squiddly bashing.
All right, so you take one of it. One right upside the head. Suckers and all.
All right, got it. Well, seeing
All right,
as I'm right.
if you have any active damage on you right this moment, you can attempt to soak it if you would like. The stamina fortitude.
I'm going to. I only had 1 damage, but I might as well.
Now, do tell me, well, does self healing help bashing at all?
I think it does.
Okay. It's not a massive concern, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention.
So I got 2 successes on my silk roll from earlier. So
what
I
bashing?
don't have.
What? Yeah, what one bashing?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, make your.
What do you mean I have a giant bruise on my leg? I don't have a giant bruise on my leg.
What bruise? I don't see a giant bruise. Oh, you're talking about Edric over there? Oh, you're talking about Edric over there that's making, that's making Whoopi with squid tentacle. That giant bruise. Okay.
Okay, now in all seriousness though, while I'm swinging around on this anchor chain, had to have my creature be a cat, so it's probably not going to join me over without on its own accord. Damn. Okay. I am going to attempt to swing on this chain, so and swing up so I can kick it in what's left of its eye.
All right, that Tarzan. All right, that's going to be a Dex brawl, Tarzan.
Oh god, I don't have any brawl. Okay. Nope. I just swung through the air.
Splash! Landing right back in the water.
Rosie, what possessed you? And literally, having just gotten walloped by a squid tentacle, now I'm really pissed. Already rampaging, but now I'm pissed. I'm planning to bury a giant.
You can have, Super Kitty making action.
Yeah, we might as well say that Super Kitty decided to come over and help finally. Alright.
Getting over its fear of water.
Alright, so Super Kitty is going to try to climb up the Kraken's back. And anybody who's had a cat climb them knows that that fucking hurts anyway. But once she's actually on it, she's going to chomp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, that was...
Bite is Dex.
Mm-hmm. Alright, one's cancel on this, right?
Not bad. Yeah.
You still got 2.
I still got 2.
Well, you can't count double, remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's 3. I got 3,
okay,
and
so that's
that
was...
Sorry, you roboted well.
10. Yeah, it's going to be 10 lethal. Or 10 dice.
3.
Alright. I was going to try to soak that.
In the meantime, I have Adelaise's voice in my head going, calamari for dinner.
Alright, it takes one of that, so it's going to take 2 lethal. And not like that. Not like that one bit, madam. Between the cat, between Super Kitty chopping on its spine and this fucker on my head, I picked a really bad day to be hungry. Go for it, Guthrie.
Okay, somebody roll me 4 more dice, please. We're maintaining the fire stream.
On it.
Okay.
Nope.
Leave it to the Egyptian to come up with the Greek fire idea.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Alright, D4, buddy.
Alright. And just one sec. 4. There we go. It's with a 2. At least it ain't me.
Alright, you can apply DV here if you would like, Mishi. They pretty much what happened is you went soaring across the air, you saw one of the tentacles follow you, and as you land in the water, you see it trying to come down on top of you again.
What do I have to roll to try to grab? Huh?
Now here's 2 things. You can either do a dodge and get out of the way, or you can apply the dodge and get out of the way, or you can apply the parry and try to grab it.
That's what I want to do. I want to apply parry and try to grab it.
Okay, what is your parry, DV?
I don't know. What is that?
It's Dex plus Brawl plus weapon defense if you have one. And given the fact that you have your own hands, I'll give you a 1 on that, and then divide that total in half. So Dex plus Brawl plus 1 total
it's gonna be
divided
2.
in half.
It's gonna be 2.
Come on, Dice Stream, roll for me, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna take. You got 2 coming at you, but you can soak.
All right, and soak again was
Stamina, fortitude.
Plus fortitude, plus epic stamina if you got it.
Yeah, I soaked both of them.
Woo!
Alright, make a parry if you would like at the moment. Because you have soaked the damage.
Alright.
You're going to grab it, it'll be a Dex Brawl.
I got 1 success. It's a 10, so that doubles, right?
Yep, that doubles. 2 successes.
2 successes,
right,
to grab.
It's not expecting this, so it's not going to have its own DV here. So, congratulations, you are tentacle riding.
Oh God, that sounds like a line out of a hentai.
Yes, it did.
Anybody close enough to hears Rosalind yell, "Holy shit, I'm a porn star!"
Oh, it's literally face palm from her cousin. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I will not let you make the attack yet, but you have the grapple. Jake, Mr. Ahmet.
Yep. Firing another flamethrower. Could someone roll me 4 dice, please?
Well,
notice that you are running low on lighter fluid.
I know, this is gonna be my last. This is gonna be my last shot with the flamethrower.
okay, Will, but didn't you skip over me, bro?
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
All right.
Oh,
It's
my
okay.
bad. I Go ahead. Go ahead. But that is what you want to do, isn't it, Guthrie?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just well, we've already got you declared for the round. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, John.
Basically, seeing as this Kraken is probably pretty battered and bruised, what I'm gonna do is yet again use that electro damage.
Now that you've had a chance to look at it, it don't look like it's took hardly any hits at all.
Okay, that really ticks me off. Glad I got Holy Rampage active because it's gonna enjoy an ass kicking. Essentially, essentially what I'm going to do is bury an electro. Gonna roll for storm augmentation and bury an electromagnetic fist into its face. Let's see how that goes.
Okay. All right. Same thing. Manipulation of for the lightning.
Actually, that would storm augmentation is appearance presence, but I got it.
Okay. Okay. If that's get roll, go by the book roll then.
Yo, boom, and crap with the ones. More fatigue than. All right.
Anger. Just pissed right the hell off that this thing ain't dead yet. Two things. Misha, you can go ahead with your attack. And if you would like to, guys, feel free to PM the rest of your ward band on Facebook and wake them the hell up.
Yeah, could somebody do that, please? I can't do Facebook and Hangouts at the same time. Slows my computer right the fuck down.
Can somebody else take care of that? My eyes are currently giving me trouble right now, so...
All right, will do.
I thought it might be.
Sorry, I just am having eye irritation right now, and it's bugging the hell out of me.
If you want to come out here and grab an allergy tablet while I'm deciding on what I'm gonna do.
No, it's okay. I've already got a cat on my legs and the computer and everything. It's just...
Alright. Is this the same... Am I riding the same tentacle that I stabbed earlier?
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna grab the piece of wood and yank it out and start stabbing again.
Damn it, Mishi, this is not vampire.
Who said it's not?
Alright, Dex Brawl, but excuse me, Dex Melee.
One success. Okay, I got one success.
Alright, strength plus 1 plus 1. So strength plus 2. Bashing.
Do 10s double on those?
Yes, they do.
Alright, so that's 2
Yeah,
bashing.
10 plus everything.
Alright, that's 2 bashing, and I've just, stabbed it again. Second time. And Super Kitty is gonna take hits.
Soak roll was 10-8-9. Sorry.
Shit. Well, Super Kitty's gonna keep chewing on it.
Okay. Good roll.
Yep. 4.
All right. 4 plus 7.
Three. Lethal.
Come on, suck, buddy, suck. Good job, Kraken. You get a cookie. All right. You want to use that last bit of lighter fluid, right, Guthrie?
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to modify that slightly. Can I? Would it be 2 separate actions to transfer myself to try to portal myself inside the head of the squid and then use the fire?
Yeah, it would be. But you can, You could do one of the two this round.
Okay. What I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to try to I'm going to take out an underwater pen and basically my character is going to scribe on a piece of paper, well, a piece of plastic for lack of a better word. Could someone roll me 8 dice, please?
On it.
Thank you.
Ooh, funny.
2 successes.
Okay, that's to portal myself inside the skull of the kraken.
Mm-hmm. Another the best place to be.
Ever had, ever made sweet, sweet love to a kraken brain? You have now.
All right. I'm inside the kraken's brain. That's what I needed to know.
Okay.
All right. D4 roll.
D4. Rolling that thing with a D. Ah!
You again.
It got something on its head, so it just went for the one that it could reach. You can thank Guthrie for that.
Yeah. Let's see. You wondered where the other target went?
Oh, sweet Christ. 9151632154235
All right. So.
Actually, it botched. It actually botched.
So it walloped its own self with its tentacle, while I can sidestep.
Yep, it smacked itself in the face with its own tentacle.
It's because Ahmed over there is literally inside its head.
Alright. Gonna go ahead.
No, I actually have to roll damage. I have to roll damage and soak it.
Hey, Will, you know what would be hilarious? You know what would be hilarious? Would be if it was the same tentacle I was stabbing and it managed to stab itself in the eye again.
It just about did.
Oh, shit.
I'm guessing it just about did, because those exclamations over there just charming. Just charming.
It ain't soaked itself. It's soaked from its... Okay, it soaked its own damage. Okay, good job there. Yeah, fuck the cookie. Yeah, fuck the cookie. You're going home. You're going to bed with no supper. Josh?
Basically, seeing that
it smacked itself in its own head trying to go after you.
Essentially, with the kraken lurching and trying to bumble about, what I'm going to do is reach in the back holster for my mystical magical machete of stabbing the shit out of splits. And
now, keep in mind, he doesn't know. Now, keep in mind, Edric doesn't know that that Ahmet is in this thing's head.
Yeah, he's just thinking, lucky break while he goes to stab it.
Dex melee.
Okay, Dex melee, and what I'm planning to do is when I have it stabbed, run electricity through that, and basically lightning spike it. Dex melee. Alright, and that. Gonna go ahead and spend the willpower. Boom! Ah, dang you once. Just
Let's go.
So that is.
Although, when you make that connection, you swear you hear Ahmet's voice in this thing's head. All right, Rosalind.
All right.
I'm
gonna start climbing up. Pardon?
This porn star daughter of Freya.
I'm gonna start climbing up the tentacle to try to get on its head and join everybody else.
All right.
So that's gonna take up my entire action probably, but
Yeah.
Adelise is going to continue chewing on it.
All right. So I was wrong. Apparently, Charlie does surf.
Shit. That was a botch, wasn't it?
No, because you didn't get more ones than failures. Yep, that's just a regular failure.
Okay. But I didn't get any successes.
Yeah, but you didn't get more failures than successes.
Yeah, but if I got zero successes,
one is straight up one. What it means is you didn't. If you get more ones than successes, is what it is a straight up botch. More just equal is just a failure.
But I didn't get any successes at all, Will.
Oh shit!
I got 1 and no 8.
No, you didn't. So Annalise has just broken teeth.
Shit.
Tough cracking.
Yeah. All right, now that you're in this thing's headspace, literally, what's your next play there, Jake?
Okay. Jake is going to find the brainstem of the squid, and then is going to light the thing on fire with the last of his flamethrower.
All right.
So I've.
All right. What you see in there is essentially a throbbing mass of what looks like cerebral material. As you see it, it heads down to what looks to be a stem, but it kind of the stem is sort of it almost is like a more of what you expect to see in an invertebrate than you would in a regular squid.
Right.
But you see what you think is a brainstem.
Okay, should I roll intelligence science to confirm it is?
Yes, if you would like to.
Okay, could someone roll me 7 dice, please?
On it.
I'm not using the forensic specialty because it doesn't apply here.
Yep.
3 successes. Actually, if they double, that's 5 successes.
That is indeed the closest thing that this thing is going to have to a brainstem.
Okay, then could someone roll me 4 dice, please, for Dex marksmanship, so I can try to incinerate this thing, paralyze it.
Got it. And ooh, shit.
No botch, though.
Okay.
Not a botch, just not enough oxygen to get the fire going.
Okay. All right.
Although you do see while you're in there, you do see a large amount of blood of blood traveling back and forth between out to the extremities of this creature.
Uh-huh.
All right. D4.
Guthrie, seriously, come out here and get an allergy tablet. You look miserable.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Gotta love spring on the West Coast.
Tell me about it. It's
I'll be right
with
back.
Me too. All right. D4.
Cat, move. I need to get out.
Okay, a D4 means something. Rosalind?
Yeah?
You've just noticed there actually is a large amount of blood in the water.
Okay, now where are the energy tablets?
Landing on table, Guthrie. Sorry, what did you say, Will?
You just noticed that there's a large amount of blood in the water.
Okay.
And I'm not going to have you roll this, but you know this. There's a certain kind of creature that an excessive amount of blood in the water will attract.
Watch out for sharks!
Literally.
They're already here.
Okay.
Now I need them to roll a d4.
All right, them to roll a d4. Got it. How many of them?
Just roll that single d4 for me, man, because they'll start swarming.
Okay, 3.
All right, that would be Jake, but Jake's out of not Jake's not home right now. Roll it again, bud.
Okay, rolling again. Rolling again. Whoop. 4.
Congratulations! They actually dive onto the they dive on the squid.
Oh, nice.
This will be a
Roz will over here on her tentacle rodeo going, "Go get him, Sharky!"
All right.
I'm not gonna roll for them because of because of time, but it will be an extended amount of damage that the squid's taking every round after that.
Okay.
So, top of the round.
All right, that's me. So basically, while I've got my machete buried into this thing's head, I am going to be sending a large amount of electrical current through it. And basically what I'm going to do is be rolling Stormhawk and seeing how much freaking electricity I can bury into this thing's skull. Because damn all scary sea creatures. And we have...
Fucking one.
Alright.
Odin's not home today, and apparently Thor isn't either.
Alright. So essentially, going from this, I'm still basically trying to pound this thing's head, stomping on it, jumping up and down on its freaking head angrily. It's like, stupid squid, incinerate yourself already.
Me, you actually are able to grab the tentacle that you had a hold of actually has raised itself out of the water. And it raised itself out of the water just in time for you to see Edric throwing a temper tantrum on top of the thing's head. Or what looks like a temper tantrum.
I might as well join in the temper tantrum. I'm gonna get drop down from the tentacle onto the squid's face, and beat the shit out of it with that anchor chain again.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
All right. I got 1 success, so that's going to be.
Right,
you said that was strength +1?
Strength +1 plus the chain's damage.
What did we say?
The anchor, not the chain. So the chain, we're going to set at a 3.
3?
Correct.
2.
2 while we're cracking surfing. It did not like that. It did not like that one bit, and couldn't do anything about it. A good old another 2 bashing. And for the record, this thing has took 46 points of damage, and is still standing.
Holy shit!
It won't stand for much longer if I have anything to say about it.
Okay.
All right.
Can I take my turn now?
Hang on. Super Kitty may have broken its teeth, but it's still got claws. And he's not happy about breaking its teeth. So
same thing.
it's going to be another Dex brawl.
Or Dex brawl. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't forget, Jake. Don't forget Guthrie. She's got essentially 2 attacks, so she's rolling for the cat.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. That was a fail, but not a botch.
All right. Just not the hide is just too tough. All right. Like I said, Guthrie, you see that there are a copious amount of veins up in this head cavity.
Right. My character is going to take his peacemaker out. Actually, you know what? Do the veins seem to converge on like a single point, or at any point passing through the brainstem or anything like that?
Into that same cerebral mass.
Good. I'm gonna roll to. How do I do crushing grip?
It's a knack.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Let me pull it up real quick. Strength knack, I believe. All right, when he's locked in a clinch. Okay, you have to lock it in a clinch, so you have to go make sweet love, get in a sweet love triangle with the brain, and then rather than inflicting bashing, you can choose to inflict lethal.
Okay. So basically, Dex brawl and then inflict lethal.
Yeah. So basically you have to go hug it out with the brain.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is a grapple basically which is a dex brawl.
Okay, so I will have someone roll me 5 dice, please.
On it. One success.
All right. You now can choose on the next turn, and I'm echoing like a motherfucker.
Better?
Sorry, can you repeat that, Will?
Yeah, that's good. You have to lock the clinch and take control of it. So it really did not have a defense. So you can now make an additional strength brawl, and at this point, no, excuse me, this will be a strength +1. So it'll be your strength rating +1 for damage worth of damage dice, and that will convert to lethal damage.
What if I have epic strength?
Epic strength will give you 2 automatic successes. That does not count. You don't roll the 2 dice. They just automatically add in.
Okay, so that'll be 5 dice and 2 successes plus whatever I roll. No cat.
Okay. Ooh, you got 2 10s. That's 4 on your dice.
4?
Plus, yeah. 4 on the dice.
6 lethal. 6 lethal.
Do the 10s explode?
Might be
no specialty. They do count double, but no specialty.
Okay.
Okay.
But 6 lethal is impressive.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, children of all ages, Jake Ahmet is having a hug it out match with the brain of a kraken. Called Scion.
Yeah.
If you hold on for long enough, you should be able to make one of those arteries rupture.
Kind of my thought.
Give it a stroke or an aneurysm.
And that should be lethal, regardless of how much lethal we're inflicting.
Kraken a stroke.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious. It would attack, but it's got some kind of fucking headache from hell. So, Josh.
Stop.
Essentially, what I'm going to be doing is spending a little power and, yet again, calling with that storm within my blood, the fury of my holy rampage starting to dissipate, having spent a good amount of willpower. I'm starting to feel the battle fatigue. But yeah, basically what I'm going to just do is hold on to that very, very, very shiny, sharp object while I'm doing this, and hopefully drive a large amount of voltage directly into the saddle.
Josh, hang on a minute, dude. My fucking mother. It's not you, it's your mic. Your mic is acting up.
Fine, come on, I'm trying to do something here.
Hey, everything good? Can you hear me now?
No, it's still short. Your mic is short now. Try rejoining the hangout.
Alright.
Damn you, Google and your technical issues.
Yeah, and while we're waiting, shall we just move down the list while we're waiting for Josh to get back?
Yeah, for a sec. Yeah, we'll pick him back up. We'll just readjust his even if he gets to it. There we go. Oh, that's better. Go ahead, Josh.
It was just Google screwing up.
All right.
Okay, basically what I'm going to be doing is grabbing onto the very shiny object embedded in this thing's skull and rolling Stormog, starting to experience a little bit of battle fatigue from having to, stay on a giant squid for this long, but yeah, rolling Stormog, spending a little power, and seeing how bad this goes. It's gonna suck for Mr. Kraken. There we go. There we freaking go.
There we go.
All right. Now, how do you want to rule this? Because basically, what do you?
10 cancels. Your 10 cancels, but the 8 gets it off. Mm-hmm. So your Storm Og goes off.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get an extra attack. So basically, what happens is now that you've created the electrical charge, you can use it to attack with.
All right. Well, let's see. All right. While I'm doing this, let's see here. I'm gonna use my Dex Sprawl and bury.
Yeah, Dex Sprawl.
Mm-hmm. Gonna bury my fist in this thing's face and see how it likes it. Boom! Much better, much better. Woo! All right. So.
Is that 4 successes?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So basically, now that I've got 4 successes on here, adding my strength. What's my? All right. How you want to roll that? Well, because it's basically electrical powered fist going directly into the skull.
I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I want to rule it. It didn't soak it. So, Mr. Ahmet, as you were basically trying to grip to crush this thing's brain to death, you both see it. You see it you and Edric see each other as Edric's fist strikes the top of this creature's head hard enough that it ruptures it.
Okay.
It has ruptured. It basically has made a compound fracture. He has made a compound fracture with his fist through the squid's cranium.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So, Edric, you see inside of the thing's head cavity is Ahmet, with some kind of a bear hug onto what looks to be like some kind of mushy brain thing.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, I am just in awe of the fact that one, this dude is got his hands wrapped around part of this guy's brain, and dealing with this, I'm just trying to freaking mess up this thing's day. So I'm basically gonna just try and grab a freaking tank of the brain and send those electrical, tendrils into its nervous center. I don't care what part of the brain it is.
Oh God, you're gonna give it a seizure and a stroke.
He's trying to give it an aneurysm and a stroke, and now you're going to send it into a damn seizure. Good job.
Well,
y'all are off.
Okay.
That's your attack. That'll be your attack for the next round, Mishi.
I'm gonna try to rip the anchor out of the thing's eye socket, and prep it for another attack for the next round.
All right, strength roll.
Fuck! I botched.
Did you flat out botched?
I flat out botched. I got a 1 and a 2.
Ow. So yeah, as you go to grab, as basically what happens is you get a hold of the anchor and manage to grab hold to it. You apparently threw yourself off with a little bit more force than you meant to, and as you reach out to grab, you find yourself sliding into the socket of the eye.
Oh, nice. So now I'm inside this thing's head too.
Yeah, right behind the ocular cavity.
Hi, Jake.
Covered. Yeah, right behind the ocular cavity, covered in squid goo. Jake.
This is gonna be fun to wash out of my hair later.
Could someone roll me six more? Could someone roll me more lethal damage, please?
6 again.
Yeah, your strength.
Yeah. Strength plus 2 is what you said.
Oh yeah, strength plus 2 because you've already got the clinch lock.
All right.
All right. So how many dice is that?
You're not doing the secondary roll. What it basically did was it added 2 successes to that roll. So.
Okay. Well, there was nothing on that roll, so I was just concerned I did the wrong roll. So you got your 2 auto successes.
Yeah. So
it would normally be a strength brawl. It would normally be a strength brawl, and then roll damage. He's essentially already made the strength brawl because he has the clinch lock. So it's just going to be his damage roll at this point.
Okay, so how many dice would it need to be for the damage? As if it was
strength
6.
Plus 1.
Got
strength
3?
plus
How
1,
many?
so that would be 5, not 6.
Okay, then I did the wrong roll, and...
Alright. 5, you said?
You did better on that one. You got 2 8s and a 10.
Plus my 2 epic strength, so that's 5 successes?
6.
6. Nice. 6 more lethal.
Is this thing having a stroke yet?
It's getting
close. It's going to. Like I said, the fact that it's got all this fucking headache. Now it's not attacking. You've essentially you kind of incapacitated. You kind of put it into a point where it can't attack. But at this point, you're close enough to flat out killing it. Why not just go for broke?
Mhm. Um, so basically, what I'm going to be doing is reaching through the gap in the skull, and yeah, just basically with all my strength trying to rip out this thing's brain, just literally. All right. So, what do you want me to roll to basically, get a hold?
Strength brawl.
All right, strength brawl.
Gilgamesh ain't got shit on these people.
Well, boom! I'm glad that I have so much awesomeness in my epic strength because basically, yeah,
Yeah, because yeah. What was it, 2?
yeah, those 2 1s would, yeah, basically two,
Soak it. Soak it. So,
yeah,
yeah,
basically,
you have to basically rip off a part of its cortex
yeah,
and basically reach in there and yank part of its brain out. So
yeah.
congratulations, you just lobotomized the squid.
Yeah, keep in mind, I'm basically shocking the shit out of part of its brain as I'm doing this.
All right, those two, Jake and Roz, as he reached in there and grabbed hold of this thing's brain, you saw that he had like this electrical pulse around his head, around his hand,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
as he grabbed the brain, it shocked the brain, and you see around you basically an entire power plant's worth of electrical interference going off.
Oh, jeez.
Ross, now that you're inside of a stroking and seizing squid brain, how would you like to proceed?
I'm imagining there's some good big bone shards around somewhere. I'm gonna grab one of those. I'm gonna grab one of those and jam it as far into the brain as I can.
All right, go
That's
for
gonna
it.
be another strength
Next melee. I'm sorry.
dex melee.
Yeah.
Shit. Fail.
So basically,
Brain's too thick.
yeah, just yanking away at a part of the bone now.
Go for it, Jake.
Okay, can someone roll me another 5 dice, please? That's going to be strength plus
On
1.
Better.
Yeah, you got a 10 and an 8, so that's 3. Are you
Uh,
still using your epic ability?
Yep, so that's 5 lethal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Congratulations, those of you that are in the brain, in the cavity, and those of you that are still on the head. Those of you in the cavity, you noticed that are in the head. Notice that this fracture has you had been basically looking at what seemed to be like the horizon. Now it's rapidly turning into the sky.
Oh.
Edric, Edric, the thing has basically turned over, laid back onto its back, and it's actually gone into seizures.
Okay. So essentially, my immediate concern, I have to snap myself out of this and drag these two out of this thing's brain cavity before they, quickly become part of the Titanic's treasure hold and die in a sinking squid.
It should float if it's dead.
Yeah, it would
All
float.
right. All right. So, given the fact that it's floating, I'm basically just gonna finish it right the hell off. And we'll see how well this goes then. You said Dex brawl or strength brawl?
Dex.
Okay. Kaboosh. And I'm going to go ahead and But, dang you, Woods. Just dogging me all day.
That was a botch.
Yep. So,
Yep.
basically, my hand as it goes to reach in is just slipping on all this goo and just having to pull my hand back, looking like I'm covered in crude oil and black stinking.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty much what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you guys in the head cavity felt the center of gravity change,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and you now are staring directly into the sky
Oh,
through
gee.
the crack in the head.
Nice.
Well,
So,
if it
And
ain't dead.
yeah, a significant increase in electrical activity in the brain. There's
right.
parts of it where the matter that was like that pinkish gray have literally turned to a grayish black.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, I just kind of look at, Brain Man. We're going to have to burn this if we're going to offer it to the gods, right?
Oh, I know. I got an idea for that.
I've telepathically called out to Adelise to get her ass up here, so she's gonna drown if she don't. So she comes bounding up onto the top of the squid and peeks over the eye socket like, "What you doing down there?"
Right. Oh. Let me know when it's my turn.
Well, it's dying. It's pretty much out of combat. One
Yeah,
good hit.
so
It's literally one death.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to pull the anchor and its chain down into the eye socket with me and smack it one more with the anchor. That's going to be another dex melee. Fail.
Yeah, but unfortunately, you're not quite able to jump up there high enough to get it.
Is it my go?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Jake is going to let go of the brain, pull out his lighter again, put it right under the brain, and then perform the bolster technique there. So this way I don't have to actually set it. Yep.
Very nice.
Just
Very nice, Guppy. Very nice.
Yep, and by charring it, hopefully that should be enough to kill the thing.
I'm not even going to have you roll. You just coup de grace. I'm not even going to have you roll for it.
Good.
So, yeah, that putrid smell of smoked brain permeates the area.
Uh-huh.
Yep. My God, I thought I smelled right.
Yeah. And as after this, Jake proceeds to climb up out of the eye cavity on top of the squid and realizes the boat has drifted away.
Yeah, considerably at this point.
Crap, how are we going to get back to shore?
I don't know about you, but I can fly. So at that point, he's going to cast Wind's Freedom and basically fly onto the boat and come back for these.
Yeah, you're forgetting something. I was going to say, you're forgetting something. You got compatriots on that boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jake proceeds to go, well, probably now that it's no longer oozing, takes out the Sharpie. Could someone roll me 8 dice, please?
I will send your ass to hell. Regardless, you are going to hell.
That's no, not quite.
Karen's going to get a big-ass squid.
4 successes.
Pardon? Yeah,
wow.
okay. Well,
Karen's going to make that squid just drop right in the middle of a fucking river.
Yep. And and then from there, could someone roll me a second set of 8 dice, please? Since it's now gone to the underworld.
I'm down. Annalise and I are down here with you too. Now because we hadn't flown off back to the boat yet.
I know. That's why I need someone to roll me a second set. One of the 10s got neutralized, but
actually one success because the 10 neutralizes, not the 8.
Okay, well that should be enough to get me back to the boat, right?
Back though. That's enough. Back.
Yep. So we wind up back at the boat after having dropped the.
As you turn, basically, you're able to see over your shoulder a single boat, almost like a John boat. I don't know if you know that terminology or not, but a single boat with a hooded figure stands in it. A boat paddle in both hands as he lifts one skeletal hand to you, and you see the middle finger extend as you are returning to the material plane.
Yeah. Yep.
God help me if you're to die in the near future. That guy is gonna be pissed at you, man.
Yep.
Oh,
No,
wow.
the thing is, not only did he drop this thing on the beach right there, he didn't drop it with any cash, any money to ferry it across.
Yeah, it's just gonna rot in the underworld.
On purpose, I think.
Just before the portal closes, I turn around and flip a quarter through it.
Not even the right denomination.
Nope.
Yeah.
You look at the quarter like, what the fuck is this?
It's all I got. Sorry.
Portal closes. You have returned.
Mm-hmm.
You basically just pop up in the water, just kind of bobbing there.
Well, my hope was that portal was actually going to put us back on the boat. Okay.
Well, yeah, I done took off flying toward the boat.
Pop up. No, let me finish. You pop up, bobbing in the water there, specifically with a shark feeding frenzy going on around you.
Oh crap!
Annalise, your turn. Come here. Grab Jake by the back of his shirt. Grab Annalise with my other hand. She takes off flying. Not fast and not high, because she's used to only having one person hanging off of her.
Yeah, but Jake says, "Oh, don't worry, they wouldn't have eaten me. Professional courtesy, after all."
Okay, I let go.
Okay, you let go? That's what you said?
Yeah, okay, I let go of them.
Back on the boat. Though you do see that.
Wait, is Jake still in the water with the sharks?
Yeah, Jake's still in the water.
Oh.
I let go of you.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that. He did. Yeah, Jake is still in the water.
Jake basically draws another portal to pop himself back on the boat. Could someone roll 8 more dice, please?
What are you drawing it on?
Like I said, the same piece of plastic as before.
All right.
Using the underwater pen.
Botch!
Oh crap! I'm stuck in the water with no portal way.
No, you portal. No, you portal. Straight to Karen.
Oh boy. That's the end of my character.
No, if you can figure out how to get back to the material plane, you're fine.
I can't do it via portal though.
Nope.
I'll have to do it the hard way. Basically, Jake empties his pockets, discovers he has luckily just enough to get for one ferry ride. Actually, make that a fate die. Does it? Somebody roll me a fate die.
Yeah, I got you. I got you because I don't want you to physically see this one.
Okay.
All right, role play it.
So do I just have? Jake pulls out the. Pardon?
No. You are exactly one Deutschmark short of a return trip of a round trip.
Oh, damn it. One Deutschmark short of a round trip.
No, you got enough for one. You got enough for one way.
Well, that's lucky. That's lucky. Luckily for me, Jake knows exactly where one of the conversion points is back to the surface. So basically pays Karen to take him there. Because it's not a round trip, it's a one way.
It's one way. On the way there, however, I was hoping someone would trigger this, because this is one of my favorite parts of this story that I've written. On the way there, you find that a presence stops you, and you find you it's almost like you're stopped in your tracks by some supernatural force. As you look down, you notice you can't move your feet, but the rest of your body seems to be able to be movable. As you look up, you see approaching you what looks to be a large feline with a pair of wings on its back. The face looks to be that of a lion. The paws that of some type of leopard. It approaches you and stops just in front of you. As it lifts one of its paws, you see under the paw is what looks to be a small box. A large booming voice echoes forth from the face of this feline creature. You shall pass if you can solve my riddle.
Oh crap. Are we gonna do that this episode, or is that gonna be for next episode?
Yes, that's this episode. Yes. I'm giving it to you right now.
All right.
Why couldn't I have been the one to trigger this?
I am the destruction that brings forth life. It is I that creates. It is I that destroys. It is I. It is I. It is I that brings forth life. It is I that life cannot continue without. It is I that am the destructor. And it simply sits down and waits.
Oh boy. And I have a sneaking suspicion as to the answer, but I want someone to roll for me. What would I actually have to roll to get for my character to get this?
Wits. Probably a wits, maybe investigation.
I'd say, honestly, probably wits occult, because this is some esoteric riddle, man.
All right, could someone roll me 4 dice, please?
Oh, probably works too, yeah.
Okay,
4 dice.
If it's wits occult, 4 dice.
Misha, you got it.
Huh?
Oh, you got it.
1 single success, Guthrie.
Okay, then. Okay, then this is out of character what I'm gonna say, but hopefully my character would have a better idea than this. What is death?
How does death bring forth life?
The other part of the cycle. Life cannot continue without death.
I'm sorry. Even as a mystic, I'm going no go.
All right.
Not death.
Sorry. Well, I guess. Pardon?
It's not death. It is not death. Try again.
Okay. Sorry. All the times for my brain to have to be fried due to frickin' allergies.
Take a stab at it, man.
All right.
Do you want to hear
I think
it?
I know what it. I
Well,
think I
since I
know
did-
what it is.
Oh man.
Since I
Yeah,
did get one success, can Rod feed me the can Mishi feed me the answer?
Mishi, Roz, you notice that Jake has not appeared in about 10 minutes.
And Adelise and I are flying around where we left him, and we don't see him. So.
Though you are getting something. Wait, do either of the two of you have the death purview?
I do not.
Okay.
Could you repeat the riddle again, please? Because I'm just trying to remember what I can't even remember it right now.
I'll give you the gist of it because a lot of it is self-repeating.
Okay.
It is I that am the destructor that brings forth life. Without me, life. Without me, without me, there is no life. I am the destructor, yet the creator. What am I?
Oh, okay.
There are two possible very good answers that I can think of.
Yeah. My brain is fried by allergies right now.
All right, Jake. You see the other paw reaches forth, and you see it's turned over, presenting the palm.
Right.
That's all it does. The other paw basically turns over, and the palm comes, and it turns itself, basically turns the paw face up. It extends toward you.
Yep. Come on, Guthrie. Brain in gear.
You're gonna kick yourself out of game when you find out what it is. Though you do feel something pricking in the back of your head. Ross,
Jeez.
that same riddle that he just got just popped into your head inexplicably.
Mm-hmm. I just sent you a Facebook message, Will.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not seeing a Facebook message from you, Meishi.
I said Will. Are you Will?
I can't see it. I can't. I'm like you. I can't do Facebook at the same time for some reason.
Stop sneezing, damn it.
I'm sorry. Can't help it.
I used my phone. I used my phone to Facebook it to you, but.
Fucking hell.
Really simple. It's really simple.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's either the sun or it's water.
Single answer remains. Solve my riddle. Shall pass.
Is it either one of those two?
It is one of the two. Solve my riddle. This is the speaking to you. So, very well. Pass and be rewarded.
Thank you.
What did you say, Guthrie?
I said water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and come on, it's a desert. I was like sitting there going.
Yeah.
You are returning as you are on your way to return back to the material plane.
Yeah.
You also bump into another creature.
Uh-huh.
A pharaoh-looking creature of sorts.
Right.
He extends out both hands, and as he does, you see what looks like a staff materializes into them. And he extends the staff out to you.
Uh-huh.
Go forth, my child. There is much more for you to learn.
Drake nods. Assuming it's his dad.
Do you actually take the staff?
Yeah, he takes the staff.
Alright, as soon as Pops lets go of it, you see a brilliant flash of white light, and the next thing you know, you are bobbing in the ocean.
Oh, joy. Right back where I started again.
Mm-hmm. Though the sharks
Anywhere
everywhere?
near where Adelise and I are floating around, flying around?
Yes. Yes.
I reached down and grabbed Jake by his collar again and hoist him out of the water.
As you do, he has some type of a staff, death gripped in his right hand.
Uh-huh.
Glance at the staff. I'm assuming that it's glowing like most of these supernatural things do.
Yes, it
glance
is.
Glance at the staff. Glance back at Jake. Professional courtesy, or did you get help from Daddy?
Bit of both.
And we all return back to the boat.
Yep. Knowing that, now though, that radar that you had been watching, about to see if the wreckage was still there, it is.
Uh-huh.
By the way, Will, having torn off of this squiddly crack in the cerebral cortex, what I'm going to do is offer that to my grandfather, taking my battle trophy that would have been part of my personal glory and giving that to him.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. Before we close out this evening, I hate it that the other guys couldn't join the fun. But before we close out this evening, I'm going to give out the XP awards. It's going to be 5 XP for playing.
Yeah.
An additional 5 for surviving a difficult challenge. Mishi's going to get an additional 3 for turning into an anime hero accidentally. Or
An
more
additional
specifically,
what?
hentai. An additional 3 for turning into additional 3 XP for accidentally turning into a hentai character. Even though you had help, Guthrie, I'm going to give you an additional 3 for the riddle.
Okay.
And Josh, you're going to get an additional 3 for selflessly sacrificing to your grandfather. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 4. The toughest challenge that they've had yet. But stay tuned, because there's more right around the corner. Next month, we're going to have something. How can I say it? We're going to have something something for you Greek fans out there. Something, might I say something maize related? Stay tuned.